Hello people of YouTube. As you can see, I got my display a lot earlier than expected, as I'm stuttering a lot. I'm bad on camera. But this is gonna be awesome because it's a comic haul, as you can see in the description, but whatever. So let's get into this. Let's start with some newer stuff, and then I'll go into some older stuff, kind of. I'm just kind of gonna do this in a random order. But here we go. With, I got a series that I'm following, Wonder Woman issue 7. It was actually a very good issue. As well, to be honest, and I love this cover art, although the variant's better, and I've been collecting the variants, but I didn't get this one's variant, and that stinks, but this is really good normal cover art, and I really, really like it. Look at it. That's cool. So, Wonder Woman, issue 7 from DC Rebirth. I don't have many DC Rebirth titles that I'm getting, but I'm getting Wonder Woman, and I'm also getting the Hellblazer, because John Constantine is the man. Love John Constantine. This was a really good issue. There's a lot of exposition, but oh well. I really liked it. I love that Swamp Thing is in it, because Swamp Thing is my second favorite DC hero, favorite DC character in general. I love Swamp Thing, and I'm loving this new Constantine. I was worried about it at first, because I heard it was going to be very censored, because it's not Vertigo, it's DC. But it is actually very good, and I totally recommend it. It's back to the old ways of John Constantine, and it's perfect. The Rebirth one was perfect. These two, the first two issues are good, but that first Rebirth was amazing. And get that if you can. It's just great. So yeah, I have those two, and now I'm going to move these aside because that's the last of the DC Rebirth that I got recently anyways. So let's go to the next things. I got Captain Marvel, number 1 of After the Secret Wars thing, as this says, very fine. I got 1 through 8 in a lot for $7, and I was pretty happy about that. So I got Captain Marvel 1, 2, 3. Really love this cover. What I really like about these Captain Marvel covers is they look like World War II propaganda posters, kind of, and I think it's really interesting. Got issue 4, 5, really like this one's cover. 6, I love that one's look too. 6, 7, I haven't read much of Civil War II, but I have read some of the tie-ins. I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy series going on for Marvel right now. The only 2 series I have coming from Marvel are Captain Marvel and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I have Captain Marvel 8, and my favorite cover of this entire series is Captain Marvel 9. 9. That is my favorite. I love that cover. That is just an awesome cover. And that issue, I read this issue before I read any of the other ones, so I have no idea really what's going on. But it was kind of intense. So, yeah, I really like Captain Marvel. I just love Carol Danvers as a character in general. So, what's next? Of course, in this haul, you know, there has to be something Man-Bat related, because, as you saw, I am trying to collect every appearance of Man-Bat. Well, this isn't really an appearance of Man-Bat, but it is very cool because it's one of the Amalgam comics. And I don't see much of these around, but I found it and I thought it was really cool and I had to get it. Bat Thing, which is supposedly, alright, from what I've read on Comic Vine and stuff, so, I don't know, go do your own research. There's a combination of Man-Bat, Man-Thing, and Swamp Thing. And I read this issue. It was really weird and bizarre, but it was really cool. And I really, really like that. It was an interesting read, and I don't know if I recommend it or not, but just to have that in my collection, I think that's really cool. I love the idea of the amalgamation comics. That's such a cool idea. So next, I got a 2-part thing of one of my favorite Batman villains, other than, obviously, Man-Bat. And I got Year 1 Batman Scarecrow, number 1 and number 2. And I recommend it. It was very good. It was very interesting. It was very in-depth. and it was great. It was a great read, and the artwork is fantastic. As you can see, I like the second cover a lot more than the first cover. That's not saying that the first cover is bad. It is a very good cover. Lots of hard work went into that, but I personally prefer this one. But they're all good. So yeah, I just, oh, that was good. If you can get this, if you like Scarecrow, I recommend it. Next we have, as I mentioned, I am very interested in Mike Mignola, and I'm trying to collect Mike Mignola's entire library. Well, not really, because that would be way too many. But I'm kind of trying to get everything in the BPRD. Well, so I got this. It was 50 cents, so it has no bag and board. So I need to get bags. I have tons of boards, and I need to board a lot of these comics, but I don't have any bags. So I need to buy some of those for this. This is the only unbagged comic I've bought in like 4 years, so that's a big thing. But yeah, this is really cool. It's the Year of Monsters variant for November. I don't know why I picked it up off camera, but yeah, it's the Year of Monsters variant for November, which is Mike Mignola was doing covers once a month for each of his books because he was dedicating his full time to Hellboy in Hell, and this is one of those covers. There are only 12 Year of Monsters ones, and this is one of them. It's the only one that I have, although there's more that I want to get. So, yeah. There's that. I have another Mike Mignola book. This is actually the only book I have in this series, and I'm very interested in it, and that's Baltimore, Empty Graves, 1 of 5. And it was 50 cents, so I picked it up. I haven't read Baltimore. I know nothing about it except Mike Mignola and these other guys worked on it. And, yeah, so that's basically it. Next we have something that was very exciting for me to pick up. There was no way I was letting it go, and I actually haven't taken it out of this bag yet thing. But Hellboy, The Fury, 1, 2, and 3. Can't show you 2 because I'm lazy. Alright, no. You know what? I'm gonna open this. I just haven't opened this bag yet. There's a bag filled with 3 bags and boards. So, it was a bagged lot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. This has gone wrong. What? Okay. Hold on. Just a second. Oh, okay, so they were all inside the third one's bag. What? Oh, no. What? This is the most confusing packaging I've ever seen. Alright, well, they were all inside this one bag, and this one bag was apparently the bag for Hellboy, The Fury, 1 of 3. So I got 1 of 3. I got, ooh, this is a good cover. 2 of 3. I love that. That is beautiful. And 3 of 3. Apparently these were originally $6 a piece, but I paid $6 for all 3 of them, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is the last Hellboy issue before Hellboy in Hell. And I haven't read it yet, but I hear it's really good, and I'm so excited to read it. This is awesome. I hope you guys are having fun with this long video, because I'm having fun looking at this stuff and going over it with you. Especially because this is my favorite cover in this entire thing that I have bought recently. That is amazing. That was the first time I've seen that cover, and you saw me see it for the first time. Well, you didn't see me see it, but you saw it and heard me react to it. I'm explaining too much, and I'm getting annoying. But this is awesome, and you better be having fun, because this is awesome, and I stole that idea from a friend. Whatever. Oh man, this is good. That's probably my favorite thing that I got, just because it's significant Hellboy issues. Now, the next piece of everything that I got, this is the big piece. This is the big moment. I've got a big stack of comics. That's the stack. I got a big stack of comics, and I bought this entire stack of over 30 comics for, how much was it for? It was for $8. I got this whole thing. So, let's go over, what it is. So, let's start with 1985, The Immortal Dr. Fate. Now, Dr. Fate is my favorite character in comics. I think he's awesome. I think he looks cool. So it was really cool because I had none of his comics before this. Like, surprisingly, I had none. But I finally got some. So I got the Immortal Dr. Fate #1, the Immortal Dr. Fate #2, Dr. Fate #2 of the first self-titled series Dr. Fate had. That was a four issue series, and I only have issue #2, sadly, of that. But I will get the others soon, hopefully. I'm gonna set those there. Now, oh man, let's see. Now I have Volume 2 of Dr. Fate, The Return of Dr. Fate, issue 1. I have Dr. Fate issue 5, Dr. Fate issue 6, issue 7. I've got issue Dr. Fate 8. Yeah, Dr. Fate's awesome. I love Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is just the best. Dr. Fate #9. Such Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate #10. I guess he fights Darkseid in this, I think, because it says Darkseid means death. But I'm pretty sure Darkseid means terrible DC villain. I'm just kidding. Nobody hate me, please. I'm not a big fan of Darkseid, but I guess he's not the worst. And here's Welcome to Apocalypse, which is Dr. Fate and a bunch of parademons. And here's Dr. Fate and Dr. Fate fighting Darkseid, and it looks awesome because, let's face it, Dr. Fate's better than Darkseid. And let's just move on from that statement to Dr. Fate #13. Yeah, I like that cover. I don't know what's happening in it, but I like it. Dr. Fate #14. Yeah, I got a lot of Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate #15. I mean, look. There's Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Dr. Fate. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot tell. But let's move on. Dr. Fate. That was my whole statement for that one. That's #16. Dr. Fate #17. Oh, yes. Now Dr. Fate 18. This is my favorite Dr. Fate cover of these books. I mean, look at that. It's all painted. There's the helmet. There's things and crows and... That's my review of Dr. Fate 18. It's Roar. Dr. Fate #19. I love that cover too. I'm actually going to set these down now because this is getting kind of thick. But yeah, there's 19. So I'm missing 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, I'm missing 2, 3, and 4. I have 5. Let's go on. I have more Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate #20. Dr. Fate #21. Dr. Fate #22. I like this cover, although it's also a sad cover. Ooh, Bloody Fist. One Fate 2 mini. That's pretty cool. And then I skip a few because I don't have 23, 24, 25, so straight to 26. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, fortunately I have it, but unfortunately I don't have everything in between. And then I have Dr. Fate #27. Dr. Fate #28. This is Dr. Fate surrounded by people that aren't Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate #29. Pretty cool cover. Reminds me a little bit of a Doctor Strange cover, to be honest. And then Dr. Fate #30. This is Dr. Fate fighting more not Dr. Fates. Dr. Fate #31. That is Cruel Fate. Not Cruel Dr. Fate, just Cruel Fate. And then I don't have Dr. Fate 32, so I have Dr. Fate 33. And guess what? That's not it, because I have more Dr. Fate. Here's Dr. Fate #34. And guess what else? I have Dr. Fate #35. This is a big creepy not Dr. Fate head, and Dr. Fate's not wearing the helmet, and that's weird, so I don't think that's actually Dr. Fate, because technically Dr. Fate is only Dr. Fate when he has the Dr. Fate helmet, but that's also a woman, so I guess it's not a him, and I don't know what I'm saying, and I've been saying him the whole time just because Dr. Fate, and I'm sexist and terrible, but I'm not really. Please don't take that. no. That's, no. No. Dr. Fate number 36, Dr. Fate number 37, and that's every issue of Dr. Fate that I have right now, which is sad because there are 41 total, and as you saw, I am missing a couple. Is that the end of my haul, though? No, it's not. It said it was the last stretch, and I lied because I'm an idiot. And I forgot I actually do have some more Dr. Fate stuff. No, 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 no. No, this is not Dr. Fate stuff. This is my second favorite comic book character, who was my first before Dr. Fate, because Dr. Fate was just that cool that Dr. Fate ended up passing my other favorite, which wasn't Dr. Fate. So my next one's not Dr. Fate, it's Ghost Rider. So this is cool, it's sealed, and I purposely got it sealed because it comes with this poster thing, and I'm going to try to get all of these Midnight Suns comics sealed so I can get all those posters. But I'm trying to collect this full run of Ghost Rider, and I have over half of it. I have issue 1 through 39 now, and that's because I finally got issue 28. It took me forever to finally get that. Finally got issue 4, which took me years to find issue 4. I've been like trying not to amplify it because I've been looking for issue 4, but I finally found issue 4, so that's good. I also got issue 31 finally, because I finally found it in this wrapping, because that's the last part of the Midnight Suns. I got 42, 43. I think this is a key issue, but I don't think it's like an expensive key issue. But anyways, let's move on. And I got 44, which is all black. Interesting. It's a very, very unique cover. There is actually something there. You can actually, yeah, there's like teeth and like a face, and it's a skull because it's Ghost Rider. And then I have 46, issue 46 of Dr. Fate. No, that's Ghost Rider. No, it's Ghost Rider. That's actually Vengeance, but it says the new Ghost Rider, so I assume Vengeance is the new Ghost Rider. I'd assume that from the title of this comic.